Hello, classy people. How y'all doing? My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your Speed King. Wednesday evening, it's hump day. We're down at Gulfstream Park. That's right, for the Pegasus World Cup. We're here to do the 8th race. It's the Inside Information Stake race, and it is a very nice field of 4-year-olds and up. Going 7 furlongs for $200,000. It is a cool field of 10. But before we dial in to race number 8 on Pegasus Day, I'm going to ask that I get your support by subscribing, ringing the bell, and commenting most of all. And remember, our tip sheet is available for Gulfstream's races on Saturday. We will handicap all 12 races and give you our top 3 picks in the races with their win probability as well and what we believe is fair odds. For $15, email us at speedking24@yahoo.com. Speedking24. Get your tip sheet, support our channel. The money goes back into, of course, our studio here to do the things we need to do to continue to bring you great content. And remember to turn your closed captions on. That way you can see the horse that we're talking about run across your screen and any comments that we're making as we're doing these here videos. Let's dial into the inside information. Stake race grade 2. Fillies and mares. What? 4-year-old. Inside information was a nice horse, by the way. Well, the number 1 horse from the rail, Family Time, actually. 18 starts, that's right. 3 wins, 1 second, and 2/3. Dale Romans, that's right. Corey Lannery is in the orange, and this is a very nice horse in her own right. She's out of Not This Time. Hasn't done anything wrong over her career in 18 starts. Only win 20% of her races. She's 20-1 on the morning line, Family Time, and there's nothing about her that we like here that we think is threatening. This isn't a very strong field at all, but we don't like the number 1. Family Time in this spot. Well, AG Indy. AG Indy is a nice 5-year-old by Take Charge Indy. Todd Pletcher. It appears that Mr. Pletcher, of course, is sitting on a big day. There's a lot of money over these 7 stake races on World Cups Day, Pegasus, and Pletcher has very nice horses. So don't look around and see him win 4 or 5 races. I mean, I've been analyzing these races for the last day or so, and every time I look around, his horses are very contentious here, as always, right? That's nothing new. But the number 2 horse, AG Indy, I like this horse, and it's probably going to be one of my top picks in here. The horse is trained by Todd. Of course, got Louis on him. My boy Saez is in the orange, and he is the engine. That's right. I think the number 2 horse, AG Indy, is kind of sneaky good at 6-1 here, y'all. Here's the thing. This is a dirt race. This horse has 13 starts, and every one of them, except his very first race as a 2-year-old back in September of 2019, the horse was on the dirt. This horse has been on the turf for 12 straight starts, and now cutting back to 7 furlongs, or stretching out to 7 furlongs on the dirt. Speed figures are fantastic on this horse. Doug O'Neill had trained this horse previously, some 85 days ago, now in the barn of Todd Pletcher. And again, this is a very speedy horse, AG Indy. And 6-1 is a beautiful price on this horse. And I think she's going to get to the lead, and it's going to be hard to catch in here. I like the number 2, AG Indy, a bunch here with Louis Saez. The number 3, Dance Dior. Dance Dior has 11 starts, 4 wins, 1 second, and 1/3. You can't really complain about that. The number 3, Dance Dior, 4 wins from 11 starts. That's pretty good. Mr. Ralph Nix is our trainer of record, and Jamilio is our rider, coming off of a beautiful stake race right here on December 18th at Gulfstream, the Rampart Stakes, and ran it and won it gate to wire fashion beautifully. This horse is 8-1 on the, no, actually 6-1 on the morning line. That's a square price on the number 3 horse. I think she's a little overmatched in this spot, but again, if you're taking a positive position on the number 3, Dance Dior, I'm not mad at you. Has some upside. I don't like her here. She's speedy, but she needs the front, and she's not getting in front of the 2 horse from what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my database and our fair odds and the pace figures in here, and it doesn't appear that the number 3, Dance Dior, can get in front of AG Indy, the number 2. 2. We're going to throw the number 3 out of the win spot. The number 4, Mon Petty. Mon Petty, 7 starts, 3 wins. That's fairly good. And I tell you right now, Castellano is in the orange, and the speed figures are horrible on the 4 horse at 20-1. Not going to take a bunch of time on the 4, Mon Petty, right? The big beast is the sire, and I think this horse is totally overmatched, and you can't throw her out fast enough. I don't like her in any spot. Try exactor enough, and the 4 horse should be thrown off the ticket for sure. Well, here's a nice horse, right? 4 Graces, 9 starts, 4 wins, 2 seconds, a 5-year-old. Well, Ian Wilkes is our trainer. Leperoux is in the orange. The horse has big breaks, okay, in between the last 3 races. One time, 245 days. Another time, 201 days. Now it's coming back off of a 23-day layoff from January 6th. We haven't never really seen this on the number 5, 4 Graces. There's some physical things going on with this horse, but apparently when she's right, she runs big because she's won 4 of 9 in 2 seconds. So, you know, Ian Wilkes is a very, I would say, underrated trainer. He's awfully good. I cash a bunch of tickets with him down at Turfway with Chris Landeros, right? So Ian Wilkes got 4 Graces and is 5-1 here, and I would suggest that this was probably the second race off the layoff, which we haven't seen in a long time. This horse don't put back-to-back races together, so that's a sign to me, like I was telling the Derby Bandit, that this horse is healthy finally. And that allowance race that she ran on January 6th, and to roll her back in 23 days into this grade 2, suggests to me that the horse is fit enough to run, and I would expect a better race second time off the layoff for sure. She was beaten by Starship Nayla. The number, what number is Starship? Starship Nayla is the 10 horse last time, but she only beat her by a nose. So the number 5, 4 Graces is 5-1, and I believe this horse will be my second or third pick. I like this horse second time off the layoff for sure. Well, Pacific Gale. Oh, here's an old-time mare, 34 starts, 5 wins, 7 seconds, and 6 thirds. That's right, Kimmel. Is that John Kimmel? That's a name from the past. This 7-year-old by Flat Out has run very well, but it's coming off of a 104-day rest. And I think the speed figures are a cut below here. You know, John Kimball's an old name. Alvarado's up. I'm going to take a wait-and-see approach on the number 6, Pacific Gale. And she is 7. Her better days are probably behind her. And I'm going to go ahead and throw her off the ticket in this spot, the number 6, Pacific Gale. Well, Jakarta, the number 7. Jakarta has 27 starts, 9 wins, 3 seconds, and 3 thirds. This horse is just like Pacific Gale, is a 7-year-old mare, is a PA bred. I'm not thrilled about that. Trebetta is our trainer of record, but here's the thing. The number 7, Jakarta, ran a beautiful race last time, December 28th at the Parks. It was an overnight stakes race. It was the Miss Claw Stakes, and just around Christmas time, the Miss Claw Stakes, right? And won the race gate to wire fashion. Sanchez was in the orange that day, and now they have the service of Irad Ortiz. And that speed figure is one of the best, if not the best speed figure in the race. And I would tell you, this is a very nice horse, okay? So the number 7 will be my second or third pick in here for sure. I like Jakarta in this spot, and I surely like the upgrade from the Jocks upgrade to Irad Ortiz from Mr. Sanchez, who's, you know, obviously out there in Ben Salem at the Parks. Nothing against Sanchez, but he is not Ortiz. So this horse has got a big jock change here, coming off of a positive race 22 days ago and shipping out of Pennsylvania into here this grade 2 inside stake race. So the number 7, Jakarta, to me is a sure enough win candidate here and will be one of my top 3 picks for sure. That's the number 7, Jakarta, with Irad. Big jock change there. The number 8 horse, well, just one time. Well, it was going to have to be, but I'm telling you right now, take a listen to this 4-year-old filly by Not This Time. Well, the number 8 just one time has 5 starts and 4 of them are wins. Wait a minute. Trained by who? Brad Cox and all his merry big head horses. Well, this horse is trained by the doctor. That's right, Dr. Cox. No, I mean 4 wins for 5 starts. This horse is by Not This Time, is a PA bred. And again, how you gonna knock it? Let me find the ways. This horse is coming off of a 98, 99 day layoff. First time Cox had this horse. The horse is very, very speedy. Okay. Now I think AG Indy's going to get to the front, but this horse is 3-1 on the morning line, just one time, and is very, very fast. Now I'm going to take a peek at the workouts for the Derby Bandit, and they are consistent. I see since the horse ran October. Is it October when this horse last ran? Yeah, October 22nd at Penn National, that winning that stake race in handily form. Speed figures are okay. It's nothing to write home to mom about. But when you look at the workouts from then, the horse has 2, 4, 6, 8, almost 2, 4, 6, 8 workouts, and they're all spaced 7, 6 days apart, which again tells me the horse is healthy. And when they took him from this other trainer, from Pennsylvania, and gave him to Brad Cox, they think that this horse is nice, and so does the morning line guy, making her 3-1. So just one time is a very, very nice horse here. The problem that I have, unless Cox improved this horse, and he probably have, the speed figures are 3 or 4 rungs below the top 3 or 4 horses that I like in here. I don't want to take just one time at 3-1, and you could say what you like. I know Brad probably moved this horse up, and surely with the jock on him. That's right. Guess who? Joel Rosario. That's right. Nick's Go Rider, right? I mean, from Rodriguez to Rosario. First time Cox. Well, you probably shouldn't leave this horse off. I don't particularly like him, but again, the speed figures are a cut below the rest of these. But again, Cox had this horse the last 99 days, and probably a lot better. The horse won 4 or 5. Okay, so this 4-year-old filly is making her 4-year-old debut, and I expect her to run. You got to use this horse in your picks. You know, I mean, that's just silly from a handicapping standpoint. All systems are pointing that this horse is going to run, and run big for sure. Cox first time, 4-year-old debut, 1, 4, or 5. Rosario's in the orange. I mean, you don't have to be a genius here. He's probably moved this horse up considerably. So I'm going to have this horse on my ticket. The number 8, just one time. Very, very strong. A merry horse. Brad Cox. Dr. Cox. The number 9 horse, Crumb Bun. Well, this old timer, 6-year-old, 34 starts, 7 wins, 7 seconds, 6 thirds. Riding a 2-game winning streak. Speed figures are a cut below here by Fleet Alex. Wow. Delgado is our trainer. And Chantel Shuttleland is our rider. This horse appears to be under man here. The speed figures are light. I don't like Crumb Bun, the number 9. Chantel or no Chantel, I'm going to throw her out. And the last horse in the race, Starship Nayla. We talked a little bit about Starship Nayla beating 4 Graces, the number 5 horse, by a nose last time in an allowance race right here. I think this horse may be a little bit overmatched. Actually, 4 Graces ran a better race speed figure wise than Starship Nayla last time. She's outside of 4 Graces this time. I'm going to throw the number 10 horse Starship Nayla off the ticket for sure. Well, there is your inside information. Race number 8, grade 2, a field of 10 4-year-olds and up fillies. My top pick is still going to be the number 2, AG Indy. I think AG Indy speed figures are phenomenal here. Now and again, the one thing that you have to knock is that she hasn't run on the grass, on the dirt, in 12 of her last 13 starts. But she does get the inside. She has the services of Louis Sias. The trainer is Todd Pletcher, and the horse has been freshening, making a 5-year-old debut off of a 85-day layoff. So you know, previously trained by Doug O'Neill. So I like AG Indy in this spot. I'm going to be my top pick. And I would be remiss if I didn't use Brad Cox. All systems appear to be go on the number 8 just one time. First time Cox, the horse is 4 for 5. Rosario's in the orange, and they're stepping the horse up from an overnight stake race at Penn National into a grade 2 here on Pegasus Day. I expect the number 8 to run and to run big. Now, this horse is fast, the number 8, and she will be out there with the horse I believe is going to be on the lead, AG Indy. So the 2 and the 8 are going to be ding-dong, and you know, off of a 99-day layoff, first-time Cox, he's probably moved this 4-year-old up who's making her debut, and her record suggests that this is a talented horse, and I think that's how this horse ended up in Brad Cox's barn. Once they realized via way of Penn National that this horse might be better than Penn National type races, they turned him over to a national trainer, and I think that's in order. So my top pick is AG Indy, the number 2 at a square price at 6 to 1, and my second pick will be the number 8 horse, Just One Time, and of course I like the number 5 horse, 4 Graces, second time off the layoff for Ian Wilkes for sure. Okay, so it's going to be 2, 8, 5 for me. Again, I do need to make this note. The number 7 horse, Jakarta, has every right to run. That is a beautiful speed figure. So if I had 4 to pick, it would be 2, 8, 5, 7. The 7 horse is very strong. I don't like to give out more than 3 horses in a race, but please take note that the number 7 is very strong here. So there it is, folks. Your SpeedKing likes the AG Indy. We think it's a square price. We have Louis Sias up. We think she can beat Brad Cox Just One Time, a horse, the number 8 to the front. So we like 2, 8, 5 in that order. Remember, the number 7 can run. As always, please get our tip sheet. Give us an email 24 hours before. We're going to get the data together. SpeedKing24@yahoo.com. SpeedKing24@yahoo.com. Tell me what you think about the inside information stake race, and give me your thoughts and comments as well. Have a bunch of fun. We like 2, 8, 5. And remember, the 7 can flat out run Jakarta for sure. Thanks, folks.